Welcome and thank you for joining us for Prickly Pear Fest 2015. We're kicking it off with Lodge on the Desert, which is a well known urban oasis here in town for many visitors. We also are going to be featuring some of the ideas on their menu with prickly pear and other cactus from our local desert that they have there on the grounds with them. Enjoy our interview. We are here with Mr. Gerald Lorenz.
Yep.
He is the restaurant supervisor and bar manager of Lodge on the Desert. And so we are just going to be conversing, talking about different things here. Now, we were talking before with Gerald about he's a native Tucsonan. So he has been able to notice a lot of differences, a lot of cool new things happening in the desert, as well as, different drinks, different styles. So what's your take on the whole craze of using farm to table stuff?
I think the last 6 years I've seen a big influence in that in recent cocktails, foods that are around town. What I like to think of it is the French take the term terroir, which is the influence of all of the environments, all the way down to the maker of the cocktails and where it's grown and everything, and how it plays a key note in the flavor and outcome of certain entrees.
That's true. That's true. Like something bitter, something sweet, something a little
Well,
more
like
of
in
a
the same
smoky
example,
flavor.
you could take like the same cow eating the same grass, and if you had them in a different part of the country, just the microflora that grew out there naturally, or the yeasts that were naturally produced, produces a completely different cheese than if you were to produce it in this area. So
Very cool.
that influence, I think, is the best representation of something that you could get locally. Why we should be doing locally sourced foods, because even like I said, you do the same farmer, same seeds, same fertilizers, but just a little bit of different environment, different seasons, and all those things will have a great influence on the final outcome of the product itself.
That is true. And now you guys are putting kind of that set of mind into play with your garden that you guys actually have here. And you kind of mentioned before when we were talking that it's not so much just farm to table, it's actually even like property to table.
Yes, exactly.
So how does that work for you guys?
It's nice for the bartenders and the cooks to be able to kind of go right out the back door and grab some mints that have been growing for a while, or like different chili peppers, and then once a year we'll get citrus fruits off of the citrus trees, and that's really giving you the flavor of the lodge itself, like you're tasting the actual property when it comes down to it, which I think is kind of the neat thing, and it doesn't get any fresher than walking out the back door, trimming it and bringing it in.
That's awesome. That's true. And I'm sure your guests, get to observe it, and then when they come to eat, it's like they're eating their experience as well here. So that's really awesome, and we wanted to, share that with the public as well. And now you guys actually do a really nice large prickly pear margarita.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you can't give away your ingredients and whatnot or your process, but now there's a lot of places in town that are picking that style up of maybe prickly pear in a drink or in a certain way. What kind of sets that apart for you guys, or how do you feel about your product that you're putting out?
Well, I'm not so secretive about keeping what the ingredients are. A great margarita is going to be a great margarita, and there's few key elements that go into that. But it has to do with like the where it's coming from, the harvesting techniques, how the chef did the reduction on the prickly pear, what type of wines we have. All those things are going to play a small variable into what it is. But the idea is that we're bringing the freshest made cocktail from as close as possible to the source, directly to the guest. And we do things seasonally as well. So all of our cocktails right now are kind of tailored around it being in the summer and it being fresh and inviting and light on the palate, a little fruity.
Awesome. So then it is kind of limited then, right?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's limited and constantly changing. So
Oh,
fall
okay.
it'll be completely different than what we're doing during the summer.
Pumpkin. Is it gonna be pumpkin?
No.
No, okay, I was gonna say, please, everything's pumpkin, don't do pumpkin. That's awesome, that's really cool. So then definitely if people wanna try this, they should come when it's the season. So then, it's my understanding, like kind of September, it's kind of already over for most of the tunas, for most of the prickly pear to be, picked and just done with. When do you guys end? having this on your menu or having this kind of menu?
I usually start the fall menu in October.
Awesome.
Being a native in Tucson, I really feels like we only have 2 seasons. It
Yeah,
being
summer and
really hot and
summer.
really cold. And we get about 2 or 3 weeks in between for each
Yeah.
of the fall and the spring. So I'd like to be able to keep, because come September it's a little more friendlier to sit outside. It's not quite as hot, and that's when somebody actually be able to enjoy these cocktails instead of roasting on the patio during summer.
Yeah.
We have a really nice cool bar with a nice marble top, keeps you nice and cool when you come in. So
That is true. You guys have an awesome lit patio as well. So even if it is dark, there's plenty of lighting. You can come, I think, up until 10, or how late are you guys?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Yeah, so I mean, it would be awesome under the stars and have your
Absolutely,
lighting.
yeah. A little bit of a breeze kind of comes through here. It's one of the most beautiful patios I think in Tucson right now.
That's really great. Well, we were actually trying to put, the Prickly Pear Festival more out there for our viewers so that they're able to, experience as much as they can in town, being that the season is going to be, ending probably around September. And now one of the things is too, MBU is also part of the Beer Fest.
Oh.
Now, I know you guys have been part of, Iron Chef Tucson. That's one of the big ones.
Margarita competition.
Yeah. Is there anything in the future for you guys, maybe for Beer Fest? Would you guys be interested in maybe talking with MBS?
I've talked to the chefs and
alright.
the property manager, but I'd like to get us out there on everything we can.
Yeah.
Like, you look forward to seeing us compete in this year's margarita competition.
That would be awesome.
They went up
as
for Iron
well.
Chef. This year we didn't make it, but we've had successes in the past. 2 years ago we took #1
Oh, yeah.
for the margarita competition in town, and then a couple years running for the Iron Chef as well. So I'm excited. I think we do great things here.
Yeah, you guys are definitely known in the community, and it's just, I think at times it could be a little intimidating. What would you want people to know about your restaurant or about the grounds here that maybe they would otherwise not?
Well, for one is, I think we need to do a little more advertising as far as the restaurant itself. It's kind of a hidden gem in here, and it's
Oh, yeah.
back in the property. We've done word of mouth for years. It's been here for a long time, but there's only people that kind of know about it as far as it's just kind of being a special occasion place. But we are taking it back to more of a casual style dining. I don't want to say fine dining, more upscale, like New World, Southwestern inspired cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing that.
Awesome, definitely, very cool. Well, I believe we're gonna actually head on over to the bar with you now, and you're gonna give us a demo on how you guys prepare that awesome prickly pear margarita.
Absolutely.
Sweet, and thank you for sitting down and chatting with
Thank
us.
you. It was my pleasure.
It was great meeting you. Hi there, and we are here at the bar in Lunch on the Desert with Jared Lorenz, and now he's going to go ahead and prepare their famous prickly pear margarita for us. We won't be able to try it together, but definitely come down and try it when you have a chance, because it's going to be awesome. The secret sauce. then definitely head down and try it. Now, keep in mind it is going to be limited till September, right? Awesome. So then definitely get down here to try it for yourself. It's a beautiful pink color, very tasty.